Hello and welcome to Gamers Confessional, episode 384. So my local assistant Clarky tells me. Welcome to the show. It is a full house tonight. We do indeed have Mr. Clarky.
Hey.
Pet's on mute, but I'm hoping he's remembered to take it off. Pet, are you there, mate?
Yo.
How's that? Whatever that is you're eating.
Nice.
Good. Excellent. Nice.
Very nice.
Nice. Do you nice?
How much?
We've started already. Brilliant. It's going well. So 384, Gamers Confessional, me, Clarky, Pet. There you go. Introduction's all done. Would anybody like to bring up any happy bants or tales of dog walks and daffodils or anything? Anyone got anything? Any stories from the last couple of weeks that they might want to mention? I'd like to find out what the sausage fest you were at a couple of weeks ago, Pat, when we last recorded the podcast.
No, it wasn't. It looked like a sausage fest because it was.
Yes.
You should have seen my fucking table. If I showed you my table, which I couldn't record because I wouldn't be sad.
Why didn't you record your table?
It's just not polite, isn't it?
It's not polite, is it? Is it? Yeah. Does Shaniqua know you were there? I bet you didn't show that table then, did you? No. Look at all the men that are here. Look at all the men. Don't look behind me.
What are you going to do if he told you it was a funeral or something?
It wasn't a funeral.
It did look like a funeral.
Keep that one in mind, Pet.
Yeah, no, it could have been, to be fair, but it wasn't.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
good to know. Excellent. Well, thanks for keeping us up to date on everything. I would like to mention I listened to last week's show. I think 2 weeks ago show this morning. When Clarky released it.
It's been out for weeks, man. I don't know what you're talking about. You must have missed it.
There was a lovely bit in that show about how I was joking that the next time we listened, when that episode got released, was going to be the day we recorded the next one, and Clarky's like, no, I'll get it out. Don't worry, I'll get it out.
I meant to edit that bit out.
He even said there'll be like 21 days till the Switch gets written, and he's pretty much back. It's not far off indeed at all.
Can I ask you something?
14 inches, mate. But...
How many bottles? I'll ask Wimes and then I want Clarky to answer separately. How many bottles of wine would it take, Wimesy, for you to get one tipsy and then drunk? 2 glasses of wine, I'll be asleep, mate. Especially if it's red wine, I'll have a glass of wine. I want to cozy up on a sofa. 2 glasses of wine, I'm pulling the blanket up and I'm having a nice time. Is that an age thing, or you always?
Oh no, that's just what wine is. Red wine is for sleeping. Rum and coke's for fucking drinking.
Okay, Clarky, same question. How many bottles?
If I drank it slow, 2 bottles to get tipsy.
What?
If I drank it fast, 1 bottle.
2 bottles to get tipsy.
Yeah, man.
And how many bottles to get drunk? 3 bottles?
Probably 2 and a bit.
There's a fine line between tipsy and plastered.
I once did 6 over the course of an evening.
Bottles of wine?
Yeah. To yourself?
And then
he says no, between 8.
I went to the shop to get 2 more because I ran out, and then my dad came in the room about 20 minutes after I'd come back and asked for a glass of wine, but it was all gone.
Fucking hell, Clarky.
It's all coming out tonight, isn't it?
No, honestly, I woke up the next morning, I was led there with my eyes open. I thought, oh my God, I actually feel great. And then I sat up and I swear to God, I went blind instantly.
Yeah. Fucking hell. If I have a bottle and a half, I'm fucked.
What's brought this on, Pat?
We'll keep that in mind.
Any particular reason you're asking this?
No, just because you said about the Cockfest, and I was thinking when we went to that place.
And you thought, how much would it take to get us drunk? That's what you thought. Your mind went, Cockfest, how much to get these 2 drunk?
People call me lightweight, so I was trying to figure out if I am lightweight or if you lot are similar or not.
Well, it depends.
No, you're a lightweight.
You're a lightweight. It depends, doesn't it? Because I can go to, like, when Wooly and I went to Long Road, drinking all day, didn't touch me at all.
What were you drinking though?
everything and anything.
Yeah, but
cocktails, beers, not wine. It's not a wine.
Wooly consumes so much alcohol, he literally absorbs it from the air, which is probably why you weren't getting as drunk.
That's true. But then he kind of exchanges the alcohol. You know, this you say, oh, the sugar turns to alcohol. This is like the alcohol turns to those tights that he wears. You know. Anyway,
Pet, why don't you come on every stag do up north?
Oh, mate, because that will get fucking messy.
Be fucking cheap though.
Yeah,
because we could all crash at Clarky's. Hey,
I've never actually been out. Like my friend's telling me we should go like
out.
Yeah, out. But like I've never been out in Manchester. Apparently, it's really good.
It's all right. It's all right. You should do it. Go on then.
I haven't been there in years.
I'm going out in Manchester in October. Yeah.
Really?
Me and Wooly are going to see Busted v McFly.
No, right.
We're going out.
Take
more than a bottle of wine that night, I tell you. More than a bottle of wine.
I got excited then when if Wooly's going to be there.
Oh no!
You can't come anyway. You're not a McFly or a Busted fan, so you ain't getting in.
He'll just come for the vibes. They'll be like, name one Busted song.
I'll tell you what, there'll be an awful lot of. No, I'm not going to talk about it. So, moving on. Moving really swiftly on. Yeah. Okay. Good. So we've established the Pet's a lightweight. That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, definitely. I am a lightweight.
Yeah. Well done. Good to know. And Clarky's an alcoholic. So and I'm somewhere in between. That's fine.
I haven't drunk alcohol in 5 months.
Really?
He's got the coin to prove it.
Bling bling.
It's like now he looks so sensible. He hasn't drunk it, but he takes those glasses off. He looks like a fucking drunk bum.
Not wrong. 5 months is about the last time I played a video game. But anyway, yeah. So let's talk about it. So, Pat.
Yes.
You've not been playing Call of Duty at all recently?
I have.
Have you? Have you playing loads? Have you? It's weird because there's maybe there's something wrong with my internet then because I'm not getting those invites through. It's weird.
I've been playing.
He does this. He does this.
He does. He blocks you.
No, I don't.
He's embarrassed by us.
He probably tells Pritesh he's going to play serious, so he won't invite vibes.
To be fair, I don't blame him.
Look at the smirk. That's like fuck. He's right smirk.
I would love.
No, you flash those.
Oh, here you go. I would love it. I'd love vibes to join us, but I know he wouldn't like it.
No, I would. I'll tell you why. Because I would finally get in the bot lobbies, and I would love to get in the bot lobbies in Warzone. No offense, Wimsey.
No offense. Yeah, all right.
But I would love to get in some easier lobbies, and he would bring the ratio down, and we would get in some easier lobbies, especially if he was host. But you don't play Warzone.
I mean, I can't even He's not wrong.
Yeah, I'm not saying in a bad way. And I did tell Pritesh, I said, why don't we get Wimsey to bring some of the bot lobbies? Because we were struggling so much at some point. And we're like, yes, to be honest, we could do. So,
I love the fact I'm kind of like your reverse ringer. It's not like we bring someone good in to bump us up. It's like we need to bring someone shit in to bump us down.
We literally had a conversation about it. We're like, yeah, we should.
And you still didn't invite me. Fucking marvelous.
Well, you don't play Warzone. I asked you about Warzone. I asked you another
Warzone is me hiding in a fucking toilet for 20 minutes and then getting shot in the head. It's a bit like going out.
It's a bit like going out in Manchester.
Yeah, pretty much. You spend 20 minutes hiding in the toilet, then you end up getting fucked. I mean, that's Manchester in a nutshell.
Or as opposed to getting knifed in London.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I Warzone is. You know my thoughts on Warzone. I've had a couple of. You do tend to hide in toilets quite a lot.
You do.
You do. That's not how I play. See, and that's why I always get killed. But I can't just. My skill ain't there. My skill ain't there to kind of So for you, right? you can spend like the first part of the game, act one of a round of Warzone, if you like, while it's thinning out. You're quite happy to just go around, loot a little bit, and then hide in the building and wait for 20 minutes, because you know when it gets to the, what do you call it, the crux of it, the kind of the sweaty part, right? You know you can kind of hold your own. Whereas I know if I go in there and I spend 20 minutes looting and just hiding in a little hut, the minute I poke my head out, I'm dead. So I might as well get that bit done at the beginning and not waste the 20 minutes.
Oh, well, when I die early, I don't mind it. I'm like, at least I died early. Like, it wasn't a waste of that. That's not a waste of time. It is a waste of time. Yeah, you do play a risky game because you can camp for 20 minutes and die and not have fired a bullet. And then you're like, shit, that was such a...
Yeah, and that's my experience on Warzone, pretty much. Nearly 90% of the games I've ever played on Warzone are like that.
I mean,
it's not fun.
No one's at that level that I know. Like, I don't know what these insane people online are, where you can run around and play like a headless chicken and make it to the end. Like, I know I've killed people way better at me with way better KDs because I've played it. But to be honest, I'm not good at Warzone, and neither's Pratesh. Like, I know you take the piss out of me for camping and stuff on Team Deathmatch, but Team Deathmatch,
I get that. I do.
Yeah.
It's why your KD so fucking good, and mine's like,
yeah. But do you know what happens?
Bordering on a 0.9.
It's taking my KD from multiplayer, which is really, really good. Like I have got a good, like I am good at that game, and it's taking it into Warzone, which is a completely different game.
Yeah.
And the lobbies I got are the fucking impossible. Like my KD on Warzone is shit. Like nothing. Shit. And it's like I can't. I don't. It should put me in lower lobbies. That's what.
And why are you playing it?
Because I genuinely enjoy the game, but just everyone I bump into, every single player I bump into.
Oh, that's you go wrong. Don't bump into him, mate. You got to shoot him.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. But every player I come in contact with is like a fucking maniac. It's like I'm playing.
They're probably running around like headless chickens. That's what
they are. They're doing shit I didn't even know you could do in the game, and it's a different type of game because the angles that you get in Team Deathmatch you don't get in Warzone. Like you can't lock down stuff, you know, and it's not. A lot of people in Team Deathmatch, they walk into my bullets, if that makes sense. You know, like I'm somewhere waiting for them to come around the corner.
They do, Clarky. They do, because he just sits there and he's just like, I'm pinging that corner, and as soon as I see a foot peek out, boom.
Is this genuine strategy, or is he like discovered that he can?
No. He's good at the game, man.
The toilet door or something.
He's good at the game, but what Pet will never be, right? If you go on to, like, if you stick Call of Duty into YouTube or whatever, you're going to get all those YouTubers who are running around like fucktards, like rinsing people. Maybe I'm telling you, but right, Pet wouldn't cut it on YouTube because it would be kind of a static shot of where he's decided to hole up, right, and then that would just be it. You'd be sitting there going, "Oh, there you go, someone's dead," and then we would sit there and wait again. And so I do him a disservice because he's better than that, but that's kind of how Pet plays the game.
And that's how I enjoy it as well, though.
Yeah.
Like that is genuinely like I really like enjoying that type of game. It's not like people make camping a really, really bad thing, and I think it's because a lot of campers are shit at camping, and it's like that's not how you like. If you're good at camping, you're not going to get 2 kills in the game. You're going to get like 15, 16. I
think maps have changed a lot, right? Because when campers used to get a lot, do you remember those times? I think it was in Battlefield, and they used to do. I think if you lay still for more than like 30 seconds, it would start having a flare, would just light and show everyone where you were.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's because map design was so shit back then that if you found a spot, there were spots where you could go where no one could get to you.
Yeah.
You could go and sit on a ridge and no fucker could get to you. If you got there first, you had complete, you know, there was just nothing anyone could do apart from maybe airstrike you if they got lucky, right? Whereas now, wherever Pet goes, there will be an angle on him. Somebody will be able to get to him. So you have to kind of sit, camp, get 2 or 3 kills, and then move somewhere else, probably, right? Or push you up. Whereas I like playing Call of Duty. I like pushing. I like rushing.
Yeah,
I like to be on the move. There's some maps I quite like to sit on and stuff. There's that boat level we both like, where we just like camping and sit in the back of the boat and just fucking lane it, and that helps my KD no end. It makes up for all the others. But on bigger maps, I have to push. I have to move.
You do. I don't.
And my KD suffers as a result. Absolutely.
But also, don't forget, like the what suits me in camping on multiplayer is also that we play hardcore. So I don't have to be that accurate. All I got to do is spray and hope one.
Land. It's like me.
In Warzone, it's a different fucking game because one, you can't really camp because there's
all got fucking armor.
Yeah, everyone's got armor. The sponges. So I have to. Not only am I playing people way above my skill level because I'm not the same player in Warzone. It also doesn't suit my style at all, and I do find it a little bit annoying. Like I enjoy the thrill of the game, but I do find it annoying that they've tried their best because people complain about campers. They've tried their best to minimize campers, but they haven't minimized the things that I really hate, which is really annoying. Is like sod's law. So things like, for example, now to compromise camping, Clarky, there's literally like a perk in multiplayer as well that you can just run over claymores and mines and they don't go off. So that's fucked me.
I like how he tries to involve me.
I was going to say, look how he's dragging you into the conversation.
So they do stuff like this. So there's one like that. There's another perk that you can hack claymores and turn them into your claymores. There's another one where you can see them through walls. And this is all to stop camping, right? But what I like camping. So you put me at disadvantage. What about the fucking? Why haven't you never ever in the history of fucking Warzone and Call of Duty? Why have you never minimized or get me? It should all be about paper, rock, scissors, yeah. So I can counter you, you can counter me. Where's my counter to snipers? So I got to put 1 million bullets into you on Warzone. Fuck your armors, fuck your health, fuck all of that shit, and you can hit me once in the head and I'm dead.
Hang on a second. The counter for you is the fact that you get 15 to 20 kills a game and I get 10. That's the counter.
No, I'm talking about in Warzone. No, in Warzone.
Yeah, I mean Warzone is all about movement, right? Warzone is all about you got to follow the rings, right?
But shouldn't it be about you should be able to play the game? I'm not changing my game style. I like one game style. I like slow, picking my angles. The only time I move fast is to outsmart people when I'm usually escaping.
I normally move fast when I'm running away from something.
Yeah, when I'm trying to confuse people, I'll do it sometimes. But why don't you? Why is my play style in Warzone not respected? Pritesh goes to me, well, what do you want? How do you want to counter snipers? Well, how about I can get a perk where I can put a helmet on, so it's not one shot to the head kills me. One shot, my helmet falls off. And then I can survive because you shooting 15 bullets into you.
You've got armor as well.
What?
You've got you can pick up armor as well. You all play it.
No. But one bullet in my head with a sniper kills me. So how do I counter that? That's what I don't get. It should be.
Well, hit them in the head then. If you're going to camp, you got to be good at it. You got to shoot them in the head.
Well, but like I said, you can't really camp in Warzone. You can't really. If I was the same player, if they made the mechanics that I could camp in Warzone, I would be winning loads of matches and getting 15 kills. Like they're not. I'm not the same player. It's an entirely different game, and I don't know. It frustrates me a little bit. I still enjoy the game of Warzone, and I am becoming better. But there's lots of shit that just they got heartbeat sensors, so they see exactly where I am. Ghost doesn't properly work. Like they get an enemy alert system. Did you
try the other ones like Apex Legends and stuff?
Yeah, I tried it, but
because maybe that's more.
I think you should just go back to Fortnite.
Well, when the game is Clarky, when the game is made like Fortnite, I play it for what it is. Okay, you're not going to camp in Fortnite. It's not designed for that. I get that, but it's not a realistic shooter. I'm not going to camp in Quake. It's just not made for that. It's not that. But Warzone, I feel like you can't be doing it in one game mode.
But it's not a military sim, right? Warzone is not a military sim. Even Call of Duty is not a military. Yeah, it's using real life weapons. It's modeled off real life weapons and stuff like that. It's not a mil sim, is it? You got freaking people charge around dressed like fucking prancing unicorns, for God's sake.
I know, but I just think you said people couldn't watch me play Call of Duty, yeah? I love my playstyle in Call of Duty. And when I see these dickheads on YouTube running around like fucking headless chickens, looking left, looking right, diving, sliding, I'm just like, I don't want to, that's so fucking stupid to me.
Yeah.
That is so stupid. It's just, that is not a playstyle to me.
It's why most of my comms are things like that. Oh no, I'm dead. Let's go. Watch out. Oh no, I'm dead.
They're like fucking doing this, doing that, fucking, they're like fucking, that to me, that's
but we've watched,
that's
we've watched them, and we've watched what do you call it, when we play games, and we've watched the final, the play of the game or whatever, and there are loads of people like that who are just
everyone,
sliding up, get into what's it called? What's that little the apartment complex? Not Slaughterhouse. Is it Slaughterhouse? No, I'm going to go Slaughterhouse Creamer.
Storage Town.
No, it's the block of flats. It's the top floor of that housing, like house apartment complex, whatever it is. And you've got people like going around there just with knives, just dual wielding knives, and then like slicing people up, sliding around on the floor, and then moving on. And you're like, what am I going to do?
Every fucker's got the same play style in that, and it's just, I don't know. I just find that dead. That's not.
But that's where I gave up on my KD. I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just play it for fun now. So I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy with the way I play the game. And if I play the game without you guys, I do all right. And then I get in a lobby with you guys, and I fucking have a horrible night.
But you are getting easier lobbies, though. You are getting into easier lobbies.
Yeah, I know that, and that's fine by me. That's why I like skill-based matchmaking, because I get to play with people who I can compete with.
Me with the level of people I'm at, I think my KD in Warzone is like 0.9 something.
Yeah, but they obviously don't split your KD between Warzone and it's across everything. Right? Maybe I should go and play loads of zombies to get everything, and then I'll be put into pro lobbies. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, I still like it, and it's nice that there's a challenge, but it is like it's a completely different game. I really can't wait for the new Battlefield.
The problem I get with this is every time I talk to you about Warzone, you sound more frustrated about the game. And yet you keep going back to it. You're like an addict, man. Because every time I speak to you about Warzone, you moan about it and you bitch about it, and then you go back to it. But yeah,
are we not at this stage where we're kind of going to reserve judgment on a Battlefield game?
I'm always looking forward to new Battlefield. I'm always full of positivity for Battlefield. Always. Mm-hmm. The last one was the only one that fucked us over. Battlefield 1 was great.
It was.
It took a while to warm up because we weren't used to it, because we were like Battlefield 3. We were like,
it took a while to warm up any weapon in Battlefield 1.
It's true. Or they warmed up so quickly the barrel just went. Yeah.
Pour the powder in. Oh no!
But that game, Battlefield 1, was great.
Plug out the way my turn to take the front line.
Yeah. The reason we were disappointed with it was because we'd gone straight from something like Battlefield 4, where everything was Call of Duty-ish. Very fast, very boom, with like drones and God knows what the fuck ever else, into a game where it was based on flintlocks. Got a little fucking catapult. Doink! Yeah, right. Definitely. And then Battlefield 2042, for whatever reason, just hasn't worked. Battlefield 5 was fine. But it was just fine.
Yeah.
So hopefully they've learned, and from what I've watched online with some of the like alpha stuff that I've seen online, it looks like it could be pretty good. Looks like it could be returned to kind of 3 and 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's stuff like that. It seems so bizarre to me when it's like, oh, we've done all this stuff and then we're just returning to what we did. This is what happened in Warzone. The reason I returned to Warzone is they went back to what they did 6 years ago with the normal map, with not this backpack bullshit making it overcomplicated. And it's like, okay, we're back in. Like, why are you so stupid? Like, just so you now your new product coming out is the thing that we loved 12 years ago. Okay, like they've
been doing it to Mario for fucking 30 years. What's the problem?
I know, but it's just like, I hope it's good. I did enjoy. I will say, Battlefield 1, I did enjoy when there was set pieces, which was great because we lost that 2042 basically. But do you remember when that big balloon thing would fall on the ground if you shot it? The
Zeppelin was great. Battlefield 1, I just missed that. That was a great game. I like that game. That was a good game. Good maps.
And then it affected the map. Do you remember? Like you had like places to hide between the rivals.
I mean, when it was all, that was the problem with a lot of it was, once that thing happened, it was always the same place. It wasn't dynamic, right? So when it flooded in the same way. When the dam broke, when the sky cable came down, it all ran. It was better than it not doing it. But
which is what we got in 2042, basically.
Yeah, you basically got two different kind of maps. But I think I preferred Battlefield 3 when you could actually like take fucking buildings out. And so, if Pet was sniping, at the top of a build, you just fucking take the building out from underneath it.
You know,
You ain't doing that again, mate.
Yeah.
You know, and that was the counter to pet camping. If you're talking, what's
Yeah.
the counter to pets camping? Fucking great tank, mate. That's,
Yeah.
that's the
I mean, I did rush the site though. I know I got kills on that, but I did rush and get the M.
yeah, but,
I mean, the
but you
weirdest thing
could in that.
the
You
weirdest thing about
could.
2042 though was, if you remember, when it launched, it didn't have rush mode.
No, it's just weird. I don't know
It's
what
like
they were
Conquest
doing with
and
that.
It's like what? Like the main mode that everyone loved. Like
Yeah.
I know they did it later after all the people complained, but it's
But
just
then,
like,
but then they stuck in. Then they stuck in like it was like a hero shooter for a bit, wasn't it? And they did kind of like it's your
oh, they did the
specialty.
hero shit. They did
But,
the
I
extraction mode, which was like,
and then you had people that you could see through fucking walls, and you're like, hang on, I pay good money to hacks for that. I don't give it to everyone.
yeah, it was weird, man.
Well,
So
hopefully,
fucking weird.
it's supposed to be coming out in the next fiscal year, so anytime between now and next end of March. So I mean, there's a big space now in where GTA 6 was supposed to be. So you never know, Battlefield might get its day. Who knows?
I do. I love this. I got so much love for the series. I kind of do hope, like, even though they fucked up so much, I do hope like they come back and
They got to. I mean, not.
I really I really root for them to be like.
Everybody loves a good redemption story.
I really do root for them, Clarkies. Like, you know, I want them to do good, and I feel like another bad Battlefield will just. I really think if they fuck it again, like that they've lost.
But are we ever? Because the thing about Call of Duty is that you can kind of play that solo or in a pair, and it's fine. You know, you can play it solo in twos, in threes, whatever. You can change your kind of play style to suit that. Battlefield always works best when you got a team of 4 with everybody playing their role, and I feel that we're probably past that. We're not at that point anymore where we are going to get into a lobby with 4 of us consistently playing
4 or 6 or whatever.
You know, when we used to play Battlefield, we were on there 4 nights a fucking week for 3 hours a time, right?
Yeah,
we're a bit older now, you know. We don't do that no more.
And there's consistently people on shout to show gun.
Yeah, all that sort of shit. So, you know, it's like that ain't gonna happen again, right? I think that we've kind of missed that boat. Do you know what I mean? Well, so when Battlefield comes out, playing that as a solo player or even playing that as a 2, it's hard.
It is hard, but it will tempt people to come back if it's an amazing game, though.
But it's only an amazing game because you used to play it as I just believe it was the matches I remember when we were playing, like that fucking match where we went from like one end of the map down to our last couple of, you know, like we were so close to and then we went all the way back up the other end, and we kind of, you know, it was just those push and pull moments was because we were in a group of like 6 of us or 5 of us or whatever the squad size was at the time. Yeah. And we ain't going to get that anymore, mainly because I've pissed off most of the people we used to play with. But apart from that, you know, it's not going to happen, is it? So it'll be interesting. I wonder, however good it is, I don't know that we'll get that feeling back, you know, that feeling.
Well, let us be the cause of us not playing, not the game. Let the game be as good as it is, and there'll be no excuses there. Yeah. And let us be the cause, and then we got no one to blame but ourselves.
And then I go camping because that's the only solo thing I can do in Battlefield.
The main thing is, let's hope for a good game. Shout out to Coleman, who's in the chat as well. I'm looking forward to it. I enjoy playing it by myself, but I think it's made for squad play. I agree with that. Part of the reason how I met you guys was because I was only playing Battlefield by myself, and I was looking for a clan.
He needed a bot lobby, so he joined us.
Yeah, that's part of the reason. Like, you know, and then we just got so close through the game more than anything.
Were bot lobbies even a thing back then?
Yeah, we touched tips, you could say. Yeah,
God knows. And that was on the PlayStation 3. We were playing that originally, if you remember.
I remember playing fucking Warhawk. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I do remember Warhawk. That was a free PS4 game, wasn't it? Like, it was a launch PS4
game. Wasn't it PS3 when they had the multi first introduced? Well, whatever, man. Anyway, let's not talk about it. Yeah, So, are you depressed now, Pet, because GTA 6 has been pushed back to what is it, a year's time?
Yeah, I'm not depressed, but I'm not depressed. I wouldn't say I'm depressed, but I am like really gutted because I was so looking forward to it. I was like planning on taking an annual leave day, like the day it came out, and I just in my head I thought
or just to download the patch.
Yeah, like in my head I thought it was going to be. When I first read the note, I read it as May 25, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, really glad. Yeah.
And I read it. I was like, oh, 26. Oh, it's a delay message. Oh no. And I'm not gutted because I know it's going to be amazing. I'm not depressed because I know it's going to be amazing when it comes out, but I am gutted.
I couldn't give a monkeys. I've not got any. I'm not excited about it at all. I'm honestly not. I don't know why. It's like, but I wasn't that in love with GTA's full stop, really. So, it's just one of those meh. Do you know what I mean? It's just like
I love all those games. I wasn't that into 4, but all the games prior to that, including the PS1 games, I've always had a really.
I presume you've watched the trailer.
Yes, yeah, the second trailer came out recently.
How many times?
Oh, I've only seen it I've only watched it in full once and then seen little clips and pictures and stuff like that.
There's a lot of ass in that trailer.
Do you know the girl? Oh, you're not on Twitter no more, but I retweeted the girl.
I don't think she's on Blue Sky.
No, but she's freaky as hell in real life, man. She's so funny. She's like, I tweeted a video of her like fucking. Have you seen it, Clarky? She was like twerking in the gym, like acting wild, like just being silly. She looks like such a fun character.
Clarky, you're not still on Twitter, are you?
Of course
Yeah, he is. Yeah, yeah. Me and him banter.
The only ones there.
Yeah. I'm gonna Clarky, do you want to read out Shogun's message before we move on too much?
Yeah, he said that in-game chat on PS3 brought us together. Now you all get direct chat and don't make as many friends.
Good point.
That's a good point.
It is. We said this. We've said this a few times, didn't we, Pat? When we were in lobbies, like no one has open mic anymore, so you ain't meeting anybody.
Oh, mate, the beef back in the days used to be fucking epic.
Oh, we used to have some right bands.
Yeah. Do you know? Shall I tell you a quick story? Yeah. Before I met Pratesh, I only know Pratesh through Nathan. So I went to uni with Nathan. Well, I went to uni with Eddie and
the Eagle Edwards. Eddie the Eagle Edwards.
Oh, fucking
Eddie
ain't gonna know who that is.
No, I don't know who that is. But anyway, my point is, I didn't know Pratesh. He was at the other campus. We went to the same uni, but he was at the other campus. Right. So my best friends.
This is your equivalent of I've got a girlfriend, but she goes to another school, right? It's like I've got a mate, but he goes to another campus.
Yeah. So basically, my friends and Pratesh's friends were friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we all went out, we met and stuff. Anyway.
Oh, it's like a double date. They went out and they brought you two with. Oh, it's sweet.
I didn't know Pratesh. So when I first met Pratesh, I was really scared of him because the first time I heard of Pratesh,
he's a well-hung boy.
Well, Pratesh is like the sweetest, most polite boy you've ever met. He's proper like
really.
Don't say this in the wrong way.
He's not in a fucking lobby.
He's like a proper virgin, like in real life. Like he's like he don't do nothing. He's not a virgin, like in the sense of he doesn't have sex, but in terms of like he's not like a nice boy. I don't know what would you call it. He's like a goody two shoes. Like that's what I meant by virgin. He's like a proper good. Anyway, the
grass.
First time
A grass.
No, he's not a grass. He's just a goody two shoes. Yeah.
He's a rat, isn't he?
No, he's not a rat. He's not a rat. He's a goody two shoes. But the first time I knew Pratesh, he was in the chat on the direct chat on Call of Duty, and someone was beefing like Nathan or something, and Pratesh comes in with proper attitude, and he goes to the guy. Like in an aggressive way. I'm not going to do it, but he was like, "Have you ever been stabbed?" And I was like, "Fucking hell!" And he was like, "Yeah, come hack me, fucking stab you up, like blah blah." And I was like, so I thought he's like a hard man. I was like, "Shit, Pratesh is gonna," because I heard he had like a Nissan Micra done up, and he was like hacking me. So I was like,
go watch out for him. He's got a Nissan Micra. Right?
He had, like the speakers in the Nissan Micra. He like done up his Nissan Micra, like lowered it, like. So I was like, shit, like. So I said to Nathan, so. When he told me Pratesh is coming, I was like, I was like, when did he get stabbed? Like, what's going on? And he was like, Pratesh has never been stabbed. And I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, he said like You've been stat like I've stat like kind of, and he's like, no, he's just trying. And then it turns up like the sweetest little boy you've ever met. But that was the first time I heard Pradesh be like,
I can't wait to get in a lobby with him again, man. I'm gonna I want to hear about this Mitra.
Yeah.
This picture of the in-betweeners.
We were like 18 at the time, yeah, so people were acting silly. But anyway, yeah, direct chat, man, in-game chat is missed. So much
boy. What was Coleman's message, Clarky?
No,
Clarky's like, you know, when you get those radio shows in the morning, right? And it's like, you know, and there's always the producer in the background just manning the chat and doing times. Give us the weather, Clarky.
It's pretty sunny. Yeah,
it's dark.
Clouds.
Nice,
Clouds, good.
I don't know. He's asking about some shit Mafia game.
What Mafia? Mafia, the old country.
Hold on. There we go.
Mafia, the old country. Thoughts. $44.99 is a tantalizing price tag, but only 3 years of development makes me think it's a short game.
Games used to be 3 years development. Mass Effect 2 and 3. That was about 3 years, wasn't it? Come on, man. Don't be like that. Don't be that person.
One of the best games I played last year was the original Mafia, the definitive edition.
The remake.
Yeah. Whatever that was. It was a great game, and it was fully not that kind of PS3 era, you know, corridor shooter.
Are you eating feta cheese?
I thought it's marshmallows or something. What's going on?
It's cheese, but why has it got to be feta cheese? No, it's just goat cheese.
Yeah, that's the same fucking thing.
It looks like firelighters. The size of it, it's not cheese. That's the fucking.
What would that be? Feta cheese? Slightly racist.
Not really.
Feta cheese.
Not really. It could have been tiramisu. Dear God, he gets very touchy about his origins, doesn't he?
I haven't seen the Mafia new game at all, but I do love Mafia. I love Mafia. I love everything Mafia.
I've seen that. I've only seen the what do you call it? The trailer. So God knows what it will look like in real life. But it's a Mafia game. It's good. I know I'm getting for that. 45 quid's a good price for it. I reckon it'll probably be on Game Pass. Shogun's asking me. I thought my favorite game was Wizard XCOM. It definitely fucking was, and it's Game of the Year for last year, no matter what anyone says. So Tactical Breach Wizards for the win.
Did you read Coleman's message?
Yes.
It appeared on the screen for several seconds, but you didn't pick up on it.
He was getting excited about his feta.
I just read it now.
No, it's just
So Pat, come on, mate. You haven't been on the show for what? 2 months. What have you been playing? I'm expecting a list.
2 weeks ago, when we had
it's been 84 years.
Yep. I was on this boat and I chucked this diamond off back.
Actually, I went to Shogun's there, and no, Shogun is from I forgot where.
Don't say Peckham.
Shogun's from Camden, I think.
London.
Huh?
London.
That little same fucking place.
But I think Shogun, aren't you from Camden originally? I want to say he's from Camden. I could be wrong.
Can we get him to ring in, Clarky? Get him to ring in.
Yeah, but no. I went to. You know what the haven place of Vita games is in London, yeah?
Oh dear God!
I
saw you.
East London. Oh, okay. I thought you were from Camden. I couldn't remember where. Canning Town. That's it. Canning.
He's probably fucking raging at the screen now, isn't he? You said that.
There's nothing wrong with Camden. Middy's from Camden.
So Vita games. Is this the barrel we're dredging now? Is it?
Well, you asked me Camden. You know. Yeah, that's what I said. Camden.
Oh boy.
So I did some Vita shopping. Do you want me to talk about that or not?
For fuck's sake.
No, okay, never mind. You told me what have I done in the past.
No, what you've been playing. Not just building up your collection of games that you're never going to play. You want to know what you've
what you've been playing, not what you've dug up.
I've just been playing Warzone. I've been playing classic games. I've been playing Warzone. I've been playing a little bit of Dead Live Extreme. I've been playing Mario Kart 7.
It's the Dead Live Extreme, the one with the bigger boobies.
Yes, yeah. And I've been playing. He
don't play that in front of his
I've been playing a lot of Playdate lately.
Have they got the new season out yet?
Not yet, but you can pre-order it.
Okay.
How do you know about that?
Because I'm in touch with mate. I'm like a gaming diva. You know?
Yeah. So there's 12 new games coming. Is it 12 or is it more? I think it's 12. 2 every week again. Surprise launch. They've told us 4 of them what they will be. And we don't know what the others will be, so they're trying to keep it a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's about 30 quid, 25 quid. It's like $30, $32, whatever that is.
I mean, you can't complain about that, really, can you?
No, but there's loads of games out there in the shop. But I love that Playdate, man. So I've been playing a lot of that because I've been sunbathing as well. So like in the sun, it's really hard to watch the Switch and stuff. So I've been trying to like.
So you've been playing on like literally black and white.
Yeah, because it looks better when it's direct light, isn't it? Like the Game Boy and stuff like that. So I've been playing that stuff.
Coleman was asking about the VR. What was it? The Midnight Walk? No. There you go. I haven't yet. Is it on? If it's on Oculus Plus, I'll give it a shot. But I'm refusing to pay any money for VR games, so I splashed far too much on that stuff recently. So I haven't played that one yet. In fact, I haven't been in VR for a couple of weeks. So I should get back into it.
Actually, sorry, I forgot. I played a little bit of Expedition 33, but I'm
talk about it.
New game.
No, there's not. I haven't played enough of it. But
have you actually got on the boat yet?
No.
Okay, he hasn't played it.
Fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ!
It's so boring.
It's like saying I watched Star Wars. I got to the end of the Arabian Crawl.
Essentially, Pet, what happens when you press the button to like continue is the game's titles appear at that point.
It's been an hour though, Clark. I played it for an hour.
Yeah.
That's so boring.
No, mate, you get I got the fear. I got the real fear playing that game, not because of the game.
Is Coleman.
It is amazing. I got the real. We talked about it a little bit last time, Clarky. Do you remember I said I was getting the real fear about kind of like the amount of stuff I've got to try and learn about synergies and Lumia and all this sort of shit. And all the kind of little intricacies of it, and wondering whether I could actually play this game because it was really, really difficult. Sorry, I'm filling in here for the people who are on audio. You see.
All right, of course, yeah. While I'm there dicking around with my camera for Pumbaa.
So, yeah, I think I've kind of got around that. I played it for another hour or two last night. You'll know exactly how brilliantly I got to it, Clarky, because I've literally just opened up the overworld map. So I'm like, really not very far at all.
See, this is a problem. I can't talk about the game now.
We can, but we can't. You can't. You got to play it, Pet. It's very good. I will be putting more time. I've got over that sort of. I had the real fear that I couldn't understand. There were so many things like your weapon that changes. You've got your different what upgrade path. There's 4.
Yeah.
Which way do I go on this and all that kind of stuff. And I've just gone for the fuck it. I'm just gonna play it. And played it for a little bit last night. Still really enjoying it. I should be playing it lots more because it is fucking epic. Pat, you need to put another 2 hours into it. Basically, you need to actually get to where the game starts, which is after the beach. And if you haven't got to the beach, you ain't started the game really yet.
Well, why is that my fault though?
It's not your fault. I'm not saying it's a fault. I mean, it is.
Why can't the first hour be better?
You could say that about many, many things. But yeah, what did you play it on?
PS5.
So you bought it? Yeah. So don't waste the money. You got to play another couple of hours.
I had a really good deal on it because I was looking. I'd seen this game ages ago. I can't remember what state of play they quickly showed, and I was like, I'm going to get that because it impressed me that it was turn-based. So I got it without seeing the what's it called? The reviews. And the reviews were amazing. But I was like, no, I wanted to buy that because I don't like watching reviews. I thought, but so I found it I basically bought it day one. Do you know how much I bought it for? I was really surprised.
£47.
33 quid on Amazon.
Oh, what? 33?
Yeah, I was like,
that's pretty damn good.
What? Yeah, so I was like, is this a budget title? I hadn't watched the reviews at this point, so I was like, is it budget or is it really really short?
I got it for $9.99.
Did you? How did you do that?
Game Pass.
Oh, Game Pass. Yeah. Okay, fine.
You
But
could have
for
done
a
that
new
too, Pet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But even for PS5 game, I was like, that was like the week.
Oh, 33. I mean, yeah,
And
there's
that was
loads.
the week everything was going like, oh, everything's going to be 80 quid now. And I was like, well, obviously not everything is. So
You having a party there, Clarky? Is it all right at your house?
Yeah, wife's just come on.
Ah, there you go. Straight, fresh off the streets. Yeah. No, honestly, you play that game some more. Play to get to the beach, play another hour, and if you haven't liked it by then yeah, I think fair enough. But you ain't even started it yet. So what is she doing?
I know you can all hear what she's doing, can't you?
Don't even, it could be
She's like
anything.
shuffling. She's like being silly and shuffling along the floor and stuff.
Oh, for God's sake!
What, on her ass?
Put that away. Put that away, dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, no, that's play some more packs. I think you really will like it. It'd be a shame if you didn't play any more of it.
I certainly am.
I'll have to get back to it another time because I'm going to Greece on Saturday.
Perfect
week.
Perfect time to play it.
No, I won't. I don't have a portal or anything like that, so I won't have access to it.
Your portal wouldn't work anyway, would it?
I thought that was the whole point. Like to
Don't you have to be right next to the console to play the portal?
No, yeah, it works for the internet, doesn't it?
Oh, is it? You can. Oh, right. Ooh. That's interesting.
I don't know.
Mark, are you all right, mate? Do you want to take a break? Are you okay? Can you power through?
She's going now. She's going to go and have a bath.
Oh, bet your camera follows that.
Oh yeah.
What have you been playing then, Clarky?
I've been playing Expedition 33 as well, but I'm obviously much further into the game.
Oh, you just a little bit,
Yeah.
And my is about it being too complex, over worrying, or are they?
No, you completely over worrying it. I mean, if you're struggling because obviously the battles are very, very kind of like dodge or parry based, if you will.
I'm getting my parries in. I'm getting quite good at that.
If you're struggling with it, do one of two things: either just knock it down to the story difficulty, which isn't that easy, but it like extends the parry window for you.
Like I haven't done that already.
Yeah, okay. Alternatively, if you turn the music down a little bit. Most of the parries are very sound based, so you know
the music's lush.
A little bit.
The music's really good. The soundtrack, Pet, is just fucking phenomenal. It's one of the very few games I'm actually listening to the soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
When I'm not playing the game, I don't do it very. The last one I can think of is probably Journey, and Rayman Legends. Actually,
I think I must be a secret like Clive Rosfield fanboy. So I've gone from playing one game with him doing the voice in it to another one of him doing the voice in it.
Oh, you're just like every other media person who's just fanning over him.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
it just sounds. It's just literally like, oh, it's Clive again.
Again. No, it's honestly, mate, it's a great game. Have you played anything else then, Pat? Apart from pornographic volleyball games?
Well, all I'd say, boys, is. Don't make a decision on it until you reach the end of Act 1.
Right. Good to know.
If you get to the end of Act 1, you will continue playing because this is literally the perfect stuff.
Oh, seriously, just get once you're off the beach, you play another hour. If it hasn't hooked you by then, you're weird.
You dickhead.
Because it's very good. What have you been playing then, Clarky? Apart from that, anything?
No, just that. Literally.
Oh. Okay. I mean, that's pretty much what
I was playing Final Fantasy 15, but I came up to play this.
No, really.
16, you mean?
No.
Whatever. Yeah, 16.
Was it the same? Oh, so you didn't go back to 15. You played 16. Have you finished 16 yet?
No, I don't know if I'm near the end or anything.
It's one of those games that just keeps going on and on.
You always think you're near the end.
I've just killed Titan. But like killed him. Not the bit where you chop his hands off, but the bit where you finally like kill him and get his powers.
Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more.
Yeah, there's more.
There's a lot more.
This game don't fucking stop, mate.
I do like the bad guy in that with its fucking weird beady little eyes that he's got.
Beady little eyes.
Beady little eyes. Do you remember how fucking angry I got with the last part of, I think, Xenoblade Chronicles 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like that?
It's worse.
Oh, God. No.
It's worse.
It's really bad.
It's just,
really
I don't know why JRPGs seem to think they've got to have this massive gauntlet at the end of the game where they just go, oh, we're just going to fucking pad this out for another 10 hours. Like, seriously, a quarter of that game isn't necessary at the end. It's just fucking get on with it.
I'll tell you something though. On Expedition 33, that guy wasn't kidding when he said he was a Final Fantasy fan. Jesus Christ, the nods to that game in there. Have you seen the train picture? There's a bit further on where you're in like an inevitable icy area, if you will, and it's got like there's a camera pans and you've got like the front of a train, which is obviously the circle. And then it has like icicles sticking out of the side, and it perfectly matches the logo for Final Fantasy VII. It even has a little moon thing in the top corner. I know your game, mister.
That's sweet.
But yeah, there's some great characters introduced in that, and they're well worth waiting.
Yeah, I haven't even met my third party member yet. So come back to me in a week or two's time.
No, you push ahead with it, please, Vimesy.
Yeah, I will get on it. On it like a bonnet. Car bonnet? Yeah, something like that.
I'll tell you what, I'll release this show whenever you reach the end of Act 1.
Oh, fuck off, man. You got that long. Yeah.
I just start playing a little bit the old Snake Eater again just to warm myself up. With the
Why? Why would you do that when they're about to release the new one? I don't understand.
Just to remind myself a little bit about it and be able to compare it to the new one and just I'd never played it. I bought it on the 3DS. I never played it on the 3DS, so I wanted to see what it looked like on the 3DS. It's great.
Yeah, we've all been. I mean, apart from like Clara Obscura or whatever it's called, I think most of us are kind of like I haven't played anything. I've been like the last 2 weeks. I've literally touched nothing apart from that. A little bit of that game. Just not been in the mood for reading a lot of books. Watched a bit of Wheel of Time. Great.
No one gives a shit.
What? What's that, Pep?
I said no one gives a shit about your books.
My book's amazing. Love my books. I'm on Fable, if anybody wants to follow me on Fable. But yeah, it's I haven't played a single thing. I just haven't been in the mood for it at all. Just haven't, you get those little fads, you just kind of think I just need to sort of step away from a controller for a bit. So I haven't played anything. My son's getting very
excited with you anymore.
Yeah, that's what it is. I don't get it. You're on tonight. You're on tonight. You're on tonight. We need easier lobbies. You on tonight? I don't get it. Nobody loves me anymore. So yeah, I'll just have to put up with my son coming down every morning going, "It's 21 days to go. It's 20 days to go."
Yes. Well, I was just going to say, if either Vimesy gets to the end of Act 1 or I'm really excited right now because it's only 6 days until the Switch takes
Fucking will be.
It comes out in 6 days.
No, but by the time he releases this episode, it will be.
Oh, I get you. When is the date, Clarky?
6th of June?
6th of June.
Well, you better decide what you're going to do with that OLED then. That OLED Steam Deck.
Oh, yeah.
You can have a normal Steam Deck if you want. If anybody wants a normal Steam Deck, give me a shout. I've decided that's it.
It's all right because I've just I can guilt him out of doing any potential haggling by the fact that he got a free Xbox out of me.
He'll still haggle. He's Greek.
I did. No, I'll give you money for it. I will give you money for it.
He'll give you postage for it. He'll give you postage.
And I'll give it a good home as well.
What about the other Steam Deck you got?
I'll probably leave that in Greece. I've got a gaming device there when I go. Like I got
the whole point about it is it's fucking portable, Pat, right? You know that, yeah? So you take it with you, bring it back, take it with you, bring it handheld, right?
It isn't portable, though. It's not.
Yeah, but you've got to prove that it can power on before you board a flight and then probably run out of battery in between going from his house to get
that's what I mean. A Steam Deck is not portable. For me, a Steam Deck is just a way to play PC games that I couldn't play otherwise. That's what I think a Steam Deck is.
There aren't many you couldn't play otherwise, really. I mean,
well, not in the same
ZX Spectrum has probably got more power.
No, but I mean, like Age of Empires, for example.
It'll run Duck Detective, no worries, mate.
Anyway, it's for me. It's not a portable thing.
Don't dismiss
that. It'll run Tactical Breach Wizards.
That's part of the reason why I want the OLED though, because the OLED actually the battery is a bit better. So I was like, maybe I can use it. As
So
you know, my rule.
can mainline Tactical Breach Wizard.
It's a lot better.
Yeah. So I was like, you know, my rule, if it doesn't last on my plane trip to Greece, then it's not portable. It's not a device I can.
Vimesy, I don't know what you're stuffing at, because it's like he was never going to buy yours, was it?
No.
It's just the fact that I mentioned it in chat, and then literally 30 seconds. Like, oh, you got my own instead. He's like, he just does it to one up me all the time. It's fine. It's fine.
10 seconds.
Go
10
over
seconds.
It was.
And I jumped as well. I was like, right here, baby.
Yeah. Just feed him. But okay. Well, I don't think we've got anything else in that case. So we might as well call it a night, and I can get some. I was going to say get some gaming time in, but I'm sure there's a Football Manager video I ain't watched yet, probably. So I'm not going to do that.
Really?
We'll see. A bit tired.
Jesus
mate.
Christ.
A bit tired. I might have half a bottle of wine and have a nap. Who knows?
Yeah, I might have 2 bottles of wine as well.
Half a bottle of wine is what, 2 glasses?
Yeah.
I think it's 2 glasses.
What glasses are you drinking out of?
Quite big glasses.
Thimbles.
Shot glasses. Boom.
Cheers to the guys in the chat as well.
Yeah, definitely. Good to see you all. I haven't actually read any of the chat yet. But
You missed out.
mate, if you Coleman, if you're editing BRB UK and you're half bottle of J, no one will notice, mate. No one will notice. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Some cheap knockoff podcast that is, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do things like releasing it on time and on a schedule. And stuff. Fucking hell.
By the time he's done with JD, he'll probably have the first half of his show and the last half of his show on it.
Bit old school, that putting shows out on time into a schedule. Fuck it now.
Yeah.
You want to come and join the new wave of podcasting, where we release when the fuck we want and Clarky releases it when the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
I've told you when it's getting released.
Yeah, I don't fucking doubt it. All right, boys, let's call it a night. Thank you very much for listening, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight in the chat as well. It's really good to see everybody. And we shall see you again, possibly in a couple of weeks' time. Until then, ciao, ciao.
Bye.
We both did that as well.